Hey lovers. Oh, I hope it's not too windy. Maybe this way. Today I wanted to discuss the idea of relationships being challenged right now. And basically what's happening right now on the planet is we are being tested right now by people in our lives and situations, because these tests and the chaos that's going on in between relationship dynamics, it's happening and shaking us up so we can find a deep sense of independence, and we can have a sense of deep freedom and sovereignty in our authentic being. So if you are struggling in your personal relationships, if relationships are falling away, it's healing us of attachment so we can come to a place of unconditional love. Because there is a difference when we are attached to someone, because with attachment comes expectation, and with attachment comes conditional love. And so we are stepping into a deep healing place within ourselves so we can find this deep sense of self-love, self-compassion, grace, and a sense of fullness and worthiness and wholeness within ourselves, without feeling like we need someone, we need something in order to give us this satisfaction, in order to give us this feeling. So if our boats are being rocked and things are falling away in our lives, it could be material things. I see a lot of it happening in personal relationships. It's because this is how we really learn the deep lesson of coming back to ourselves, right? So if something has pulled away or someone has pulled away from us, this is a heart opener. This is a heart expander. And because it makes us vulnerable, it shakes things up to where we're forced to look at things differently, and we're forced to be alone and analyze and feel these feelings that wouldn't have been felt if the person didn't leave. So when this is happening, it's happening for our growth, it's happening for our expansion. And so the key is to keep your heart open if you're going through a sense of loss. And I say this because loss is an illusion. We're all connected. We're all soul family. We can never be separate because we're all spiritual beings. We're all spiritual aspects, and that's something that can never be taken away from us. So sure, they might physically be gone, whether it's forever or temporarily, but it's happening for our highest good, because as we align and as we come to a deeper sense of self-love and I have everything inside of me. Everything that I have ever wanted has been inside of me. I can feel a sense of security within myself without that person. I can find a sense of deep self-love and worthiness without that person, because all we ever really want is a feeling. It's a feeling we are striving to achieve. And the ego will find that feeling with an external source. But if we remember that everything, we have come as a complete package since the day we were born. We've always been whole and complete. So it's an illusion to think that someone else or something else needs to come into our vortex in order for us to be whole. That's coming from a lens of trauma. That's coming from a lens of an unhealed wound. So if we are experiencing any kind of loss, keep your heart open. Don't shut it. Don't close it. Don't put walls around it. Keep it open and feel all the feelings that come out, but choose to give your love that you are craving so badly back to yourself. Give that love that person opened up for you back to yourself. Bring it back to yourself. Bring it back to your world. Bring it back to your world. Because this world, no matter if anyone chooses to leave or come in my world, when I remember who I am and in all my wholeness and in all my divinity and in all that I am, which is a whole universe here that I can tap into any frequency and manifest, when I remember that, when I come back to this everything else is just a bonus. Everything else is just a little extra like sprinkle on top of like, cool, this person is aligning with this authenticity, and like I'm standing in my truth, and they vibe with my authentic self in my wholeness. And so everything else is just like an extra bonus. But what everyone is searching for truly is never going to be outside of themselves. That's the ego's role. Oh, I gotta look good. I don't want people to think I'm lame. I don't want people to think keeping up with the Joneses. Like, I gotta keep up my status. That's the ego. It's bullshit. But the heart, the soul, who you truly are, it knows it's already complete. And so we're all on this journey of coming to a remembering of who we are as divine beings. So if you're in it right now and your world's being shaken up and your relationships are being tested, it's so you can come back to thyself, to source, to you. And when you come back to you, when you come back to your world, that's where you deeply find great spirit. That's where you deeply find abundance and universal truth, and you have all the answers within. So come back to yourself. Come back to yourself. It might be uncomfortable. You might have to face some shadows. You're going to have to feel some deep emotions, but it's just a cloud that is passing by, and it's not anything to attach to, but feel it fully. Feel the emotion fully. Feel it fully. Document it. Write it down. Talk to a friend, but keep that heart open and bring all that energy back to yourself. We are coming to a place of deep sovereignty within ourselves, so we can create a new earth of pureness and wholeness and authenticity, so there are no unhealthy attachments that's creating a blockage of coming to unconditional love. I love you. We got this. And if you guys have any questions or comments or can relate, let me know. I love you.